Hello and welcome to another training video in the Pure Water Partners Holiday Farm Fire Field Application Suite of training videos. This video will cover the new replacement, revegetation, and invasive vegetation workforce database. That's a database for work orders that are issued from project managers to contractors for revegetation, planting, invasive species management. And what we're going to do is review the assignment process from beginning to end in this video. So first we're going to go to field maps. And we're using the rammed 1.5 field map 5, a new version of the rammed 1.5 field map. We're here at the U.S. Department of Interior BLM test site. We've got 3 units in front of us, a planting unit, invasive vegetation unit, and an other observation unit. We're going to initiate this assignment from the planting unit. So we tapped on the planting unit. That brought up this pick list of features to choose from. We're going to choose planting unit B. This brings up a pop-up of the details for planting unit B, including a couple of hyperlinks. One for conducting a planting unit monitoring event, and one for creating a planting unit work assignment, and that's the one we're going to choose now. That'll pop us over to RTS Survey 123. If we didn't have the survey downloaded already and had a connection, it would download. If we didn't have a connection and didn't have it downloaded, we would be out of luck. So ideally, you have this loaded onto your device before you go out of service. Having tapped on that link, it brings over the location in a map. It brings over the site name, the location as a text field. If there was a true address there, that would show up. We need to choose, in this case, revegetation unit treatment. We could also have chosen the invasive unit treatment. We could add a description, make it more descriptive. The status is a read-only unassigned, just to display it there. The priority in this case is none. Due date is optional. The due date is not necessary, but can be set out in the field, as it were. If you choose one of the activities that could be targeted towards a species, you get the choice to choose that species. We're also going to choose a planting activity, though that doesn't have any form dynamic associated with it. And we need to choose the estimated cost. If we wanted to attach a photo at this point, we could do that, but you can't really actually attach files, even though the icon sort of indicates that you could. So at this point, you can't attach the planting list. We'll look at that in the next step. All we've done here is generated the work assignment. So we're going to submit that survey, send it now. If you are out of service range, that would stay in your inbox until you or outbox rather, until you got back in range. So having done that, what we want to do now is pop on over to Chrome, sign in to your organizational account, whichever one that might be, and then sign into Workforce. If you sign into your ArcGIS Online account, you can get to the Workforce through the application menu there, lower left corner for Workforce. This was already loaded up, as it were. If we sort this list, this is the dispatcher view, so only project managers, dispatchers see this view. If we sorted this by newest, we could see a couple of minutes ago this assignment made. We could go here. If we wanted to attach a file, we could do that by selecting a file, going to Files, navigating however we chose. I've got it here in my recents down below, but again, in any one of these, either by the filter or by the locations, browse in other apps, or by this just recents list, there I have this plant list attached. I can then also assign it. I'm going to assign it to myself for this example, and there you have it. So that has now been assigned, and what we would want to do now is pop out of here and go to the completion survey. So in this case, if you needed to download this fresh, you could do it here. You could simply update it if you've already got it downloaded and open that up. You would then go to the inbox. Inbox would be empty if you had completed all your previous assignments, and you would go to refresh that, and there you would get whatever assignments had been made in the order that they had been made. You could then open that up and complete that survey. The top part is just description, showing things like the assignment tasks and the assignment completion, and then the bottom portion. And you could mark what tasks were going to be completed, and then you could also indicate the target species, which is required for some of those fields in this case, and then the date and so on, and then you could submit that. If you were wanting to get to the planting tally spreadsheet rather, that came with the assignment, I opened up my Workforce Field Worker application. So this is not through Chrome. This is through the application on the tablet. You could sync that up, and there we go. And then comes up with a pop-up that we have fresh assignment, and there we can see our fresh assignment made just a little bit ago. We could zoom to that, and there it is. And the reason we came here is because, see, just below the start, we can open up that plant list and see our plant list. So that is the demonstration of the full life cycle, from assignment and generation in field maps, the detailing of the assignment in survey 1, 2, 3, the assigning of the work order to a contractor in the workforce dashboard in a browser, the dispatcher view, and then how that assignment is uploaded into an inbox, and where the plant list associated with that assignment can be found. Thanks for your time and attention. Hope you found this both entertaining and instructive.